You know, we're making art.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Paige is only letting me sing because she missed me so much.
It really feels like a month. Like, it was 1 week we didn't do it, and I'm foaming at the mouth.
The mouth. What's that TikTok? Did you guys miss me? Because I missed you.
I also feel like throughout my weeks, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell Hannah this, or like, I cannot wait to talk to Hannah about this. And then I get on the pod and I'm like, I forget everything.
You just blank because you get so excited. You're like that kid who's trying to tell a story and you're like, and then this one time and then they went and then. But the truth is I realized it's like a purge every week for us. So
Yes.
like if we don't get that day of the week to purge everything, it
bottles up.
It bottles up. I'm not okay.
Okay, it also makes me realize that if you died, like I don't have a single other person in my life that I have the relationship with you like the way I do with you. Like if you just like disappeared, I'd be like, they'd have to commit me because I'd be so bottled up with things.
You don't have a healthy outlet.
I don't have a healthy outlet.
But I'd also argue that the things that we're like, we need to say stuff on Giggly Squad, none of them are important.
No, not a single one.
My first note that I have for this week is French is for girls.
And where's the lie?
Men should not speak French. French is only a language for girls. Men do not say je ne sais quoi. That is a French girl word.
And honestly, if like your man says, do you want to go to Paris? Gross. It has to be you giving him that information and then him being like, yeah, we can go.
You have to trick him to go to Paris.
Yeah, like him coming up with the idea to go to Paris.
Even him saying like je m'appelle. By the way, I don't know how to speak French because I wanted to learn French, but then Des was like, should I learn it too? And I was like, oh no, no, I got the ick. I was like, you could learn Italian or Spanish.
When I was centering men in my life a couple of years ago,
TBT.
I took the French class of 2016 that literally haunts me for my life. I started taking this French class because this guy I was dating told me I was not impressive because I didn't know another language.
Wait, did you go in person?
Sure fucking did. This was pre-COVID. This is like things were in person. I went to like 4 classes of this French class and I was just like, I don't even like this guy that much. Like,
so then did you like go to the restaurant and you were like, oh, like c'est la vie? You like,
I learned how to ask for the check. And that's the only thing I retained.
Wait, a man said you're not impressed. Also, look, you fucked with like the wrong finance bros.
I think about that guy all the time. Or not that guy. I think about that moment all the time. Like, you're just like not that impressive. And I was like, pardon?
But do you realize that's because he's insecure about himself?
Yeah, I wanted to send him the time 100 thing, but I think I'm blocked.
Also, men blocking women, not a thing. Men are not allowed to block women.
No.
That's petty ass behavior for women to do to other men or other women who have wronged them.
Yeah. I want to go on, if I want to date you, I want to go on your Instagram and I want to see like that you didn't post for like a whole year.
Oh, 100%.
You know,
I want you to ask me how to post an Insta story.
You're like, how do you add sound? I want him to be like, if I wanted to add sound, how would I? Like,
if a man knows how to add the location and then change the font of the location sticker, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I love breaking up with imaginary relationships while I'm married.
Well, I would say you lived through me a little bit.
Yes. No, fully. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Last time people saw of us together was time 100.
Yes.
I was obsessed with your fit. You're going in the high fashion direction that I want my Barbie doll to go in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes or no, are you annoyed that all day I send you vintage products that I can't wear and I send to you to get?
No, I don't get mad at them at all.
Have you purchased any?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Not recently, I haven't, no.
Okay, we don't need that detail.
But like in the course of you sending me things, have I ever purchased something from something you've sent me? Yes. Actually, I'd even go as far to say the other day I did an Amazon Live for Prime Day, and
Your Super Bowl.
my outfit, literally, I kept getting comments like, your outfit is so Hannah coded. And this is a compliment to you, because when I saw the outfit on Amazon, I go, oh my God, that's so Miu Miu. But like it's Amazon, and it was like this striped little set. Honestly, you would look adorable in it. I'm going to send you the link.
Well, we are merging into the same person.
We are. Like, I don't do my hair anymore.
Welcome to the dark side.
I'm literally an air dry queen. Here's my method. I'm an air dry queen, and then I throw a little Tresemme hairspray.
Yes.
Then I do a little what brand is it? It's like a
Poopery.
salt spray. I want to say it's Way. I want to say it's like a salt texture spray.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then I'm like, hello.
Wait, so you're just like not like other girls and like laid back. You're like low maintenance. Would you call yourself low maintenance now? Look, can we say for spade to spade what's happening? You're tan, so you can look hot doing anything. If you were pale, you would need to get 3 hours of glam to go outside.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. Also, I do think, like, first of all, frizz in the summer is a thing. You can either fight it or be one with it.
Lean in.
Also, if it's at the top of my head, I can't see it.
No. And again, the back of our head is really none of our business. But I want to say it's pretty wavy back there. Remember when I was convinced I had curly hair?
Yeah, you were going through something where you were like, can you treat me differently? I'm a curly-haired girl.
Yeah, like, respect my strong. Well, okay.
You gaslit yourself.
Look at that piece. That is curly.
It's wavy. Yeah.
Okay, anywho, none of this was even on the freaking docket.
Well, let's be honest. We never could get to anything on the docket.
Okay, so we're at the time party.
Yeah.
First of all, we couldn't believe that we were even on the list, let alone like did the photo shoot, did the interview. Like, it was just all very surreal. So we get invited to this cocktail party, and we're getting our outfits. We're very excited. And I am a well-trained cocktail party goer. I know the exact timing that I take my beta blocker before I'm going to arrive to said cocktail party. So we do our pictures, we do the little like step and repeat, we're upstairs, we're at the time where you're done mingling and you're gonna get a cocktail.
And the bar is crowded.
It's
not easy to get the cocktail.
Would you like to proceed from here, because this is your story to tell?
Well, I have to say, when I get to a party, I enter hot. Like, I'm saying hi to everyone, physically and emotionally.
I was gonna say, and physically.
Immediately my temperature rises.
Yes.
And I picked my dress, the white Versace, mainly because it's beautiful, but also because I'm like, I could sweat through this and no one would know.
Yeah.
I had another dress I really liked, but I was like, this is going to be a nightmare. Because then you just become the sweaty girl that everyone remembers you as, which is fine. I've been it before.
Don't put me in a box.
I just don't like to be typecasted all the time. So we get there. We run into Taylin Biggs.
Yes.
Miss Taylin.
No, she's just so freaking cute. I mean, I can't.
Well, she walked up to you like, Paige, and you were like, you look gorgeous, and she was like, thank you. And then I was like, hey, it's Aunt Hannah. And you were like, isn't Aunt Hannah silly? And I'm like, look at me, and she's like, I'm literally 11 years old and like I don't understand this sense of humor.
No, she is
she's 13.
I don't know.
No,
I
how
think
old
she's
is
like
she?
I think she's like 11 or 12.
I think she's 11 or 12. She's so cute, so sweet. I can't imagine. Like, she's going through the same stuff we are at that time party.
She has a better career than us.
No, I was like, what are you talking to people about? She's like, I'm networking. Leave me alone. I was like,
no, literally,
I'm just kidding.
She's a little professional. She's so... But here's the thing that is so amazing about her. She is a little professional. And it's almost like this is her like after school activity.
Yeah.
She is still very much a innocent little girl. Like, she still is a little girl.
Well, yeah, we don't want to go full Disney.
No, she's like, it's like very endearing, you know, like everything she's doing is like fun for her.
Yeah, I did talk to her. I was like, do you enjoy interviewing? Because I love interviewing people.
Yeah.
And she was like, I love it. It's my passion. And I was like, good. Because I have that like tennis PTSD where if I see a kid who's like really good at something, I'm like, are you enjoying it or is someone forcing you?
Yeah.
Are you happy? She was like, Hannah, I'm networking. I can't deal with this right now.
She was, you're on my hair. Can you please get it?
No, she looked so cute. And then we said hi to like our peeps. And then the heat started to hit me in particular. And I looked at you and I was like, it's very hot. It's 85 degrees.
And I wasn't really like, I was beta blockered up. So
you looked at me. You go, I took a beta blocker. And I was like, you looked at me. You looked me up and down. You go, you didn't? Left me for dead.
I was like, why are you freaking out? Did you not medicate before we arrived? And you were like, I literally forgot.
I didn't even, I'm not that bad with those social events. I'm more bad at like a group dinner.
Yeah. You're bad at a more intimate setting.
Like that middle intimacy. Like if it's with 2 people, I'm great. If it's with 500 people, I'm great. But if it's like 7, I don't know the rules.
See, the time party is my exact... Like, if it's like 150 people on a rooftop, I'm anxious.
See, low-key, I thrive because you're just running around. Hi. You're running around. My problem was temperature. So long story short, we eventually lock eyes. Mm-hmm. And you're out to lunch. Who knows? You are high as a kite. You're in a happy place. You are spaced out.
I'm taking pictures. I'm meeting people. I'm networking.
People are just putting cameras in front of your face and you're just smiling.
I'm smiling. I'm posing. I'm never in this mood. I'm having a great time. I'm actually in my head thinking, I might get a cocktail at this event. Like I'm having a good time.
I was at the point where I was like, water. Like, I was struggling. I'm freaking out. I look at you. You're calm. A little too calm. A little eerily calm. Yeah. And I go, I think it's time we should get out of here. And you don't hear me. Yep. So I'm like, did she hear me or what? So I repeat it. I'm like, we should leave. You still don't respond because you're who knows what you're thinking about. And I go, look at me. Do you want to leave? And you go, oh my God, of course.
The only thing better than having a good time is leaving. So like I could be having a great time, but if someone says, hey, let's get out of here, I'm like, that amazing.
Wins. Also, I like to leave on top. I'm not leaving on a low. I'm not having an awkward conversation then getting out. I'm getting on a high. I'm having such a good last sentence with a group. Everyone's laughing. I go, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'm here till Wednesday. Get in the elevator, get out. So I don't have to think about anything I said that might be going around the party at this point.
Best idea wins. And that night, it was your idea, and that was to leave. And so literally everyone's leaving like this one area to go to like this other area where like the bar is really popping off. And our Irish exit was actually in one of the top 5 Irish exits I've ever done in my life.
I've ever seen in history.
As we're walking by the elevator, one magically opens. We pop our bodies right in there. We say, sir, press that button as fast as you can.
We felt like spies. Like we talked with our eyes the whole time. Mm-hmm. And we were like, sir, get us home. You didn't see anything.
We are very honored to be on the list and invited to the party. Thank you so much.
No, we had so much fun. There were so many amazing people from like so many different entertainment areas. It was just very cool. But I have to say, New York City in the summer is not for the weak.
It's absolutely not. And those rooftops, like you think because you're outside and you're on a rooftop, you're getting ventilation. You're not.
No.
The air is not flowing. It's stagnant.
Because all the air is getting sucked up by other succubuses because there's 200 people and everyone's fighting over the same air.
And everyone's full glam. So no one wants to come super close to you because you're sticky. And then like everyone's glowing. Yes. Because they're so hot and sweaty.
Also, it's one of those things where I've saw so many people that like I know online and I message a lot of people. Like once you message someone once, you're best friends, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the rule? So then I was obviously forgetting if I met them in person or not. And that I had that same conversation like 8 times. And I was like, okay, we got to go.
You want to know why else I was calm? I had gotten the shot before we got there.
Well, you did a whole ice cream photo shoot.
And that's what it was. And I just realized that.
Wait.
I was going in with no pressure.
For people who don't understand about Getty Images, I'm going to explain it to you right now because I didn't. Now I do. So you get glam for like 2 to 3 hours, depending on who you are. and then you show up to an event, and I don't know about you, but I still like kind of shake on the red carpet.
Every single time. I like forget how to pose.
I'm like, why am I shaking?
I literally look like a Lego square on every red carpet because I like forget to turn my body or put my hand anywhere.
Well, because they give you literally 22 seconds or less.
Here's the other thing. So many people are watching you.
Oh my God. If anyone watches me do anything, I'll forget how to speak English.
Yeah. So I'm like, can you guys look away?
No, you're like, can you guys stop? Well, someone got a video of me from the side.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to like stick my chin out. Like I looked insane posture from the side, but the front, it looks normal.
And then you know the pictures are coming out, and then you know people are going to be like, and that's what she chose to wear. You're like, so you can hear it in your head as you're doing it. You're like, everyone fucking hates this dress.
And then it's over in a second, and then you're like,
they're like,
wait.
thank you so much.
I've walked off the carpet before and then like looked in the mirror and been like, oh, my hair's completely standing straight up. Because
my dress wasn't pulled down. I was livid.
You get out of the Uber and immediately like go on the carpet and you're like, my belly button's sweating.
Yeah.
But the stress is that, everyone sees these photos. These photos then get picked up multiple times throughout the year whenever anyone wants to write a story about you. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they take a photo and you never see it again. Like this photo lives forever.
And it's usually the worst one you've ever taken in your life. I'm not kidding. I have a photo from the first year of BravoCon.
When no one warned us.
In 2017 that haunts the fuck out of me. I know whenever someone writes a story about me and they don't like me because they use that photo and I'm like, oh, you're a fucking op.
They came for you.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they take a bunch of photos, but they choose their favorite ones, which also, let's be honest, no one chooses the photos you actually like of yourself because everyone sees themselves in a weird way. And that's just like our messed up psychology. But you take these photos and then you can't enjoy the event because you're like checking to see when they go up to know if you wasted your entire day for a bad photo. And that sounds so depressing to say, but I keep it real with you guys on Giggly Squad. This is what's going on in our heads. But I actually liked my Getty photo, and I realized it's because I was tan.
You know what else I liked? Our Getty photo together, which rarely happens.
That's the thing. The photos come in of Paige. The photos come in of me. The photos come in of us both. Sometimes one of us looks good. Mm-hmm. Then it's a whole thing. Can I post this photo?
Yeah.
And I sacrifice myself sometimes. You'd sacrifice yourself. You have done that before.
You can see the level of connection you have with your friend based on when she sends, can I post this photo, and how much your friend loves you or not if she says yes or no.
Because I will look at myself and be like, don't love that. But then I'll look at you and I'll be like, she deserves it. She earned that one. She can. That's so fucking true. But I also love that we still send to each other for approval.
Well, we're not monsters. We're girls. We're not just going to post.
I hate when someone asks for approval and then when they post it, they've added like a strange filter on it. I'm like, nope, didn't approve that draft.
Or I've seen photos where people like edit themselves and then not you. And I'm like, hey, throw a girl a teeth whitener once in a while. I mean, look at yours. Now look at mine.
Now I look like I'm from England.
Wait, I had such an interesting thing happen to me on Instagram the other day that's never happened. And I've always like wondered. I'm scrolling. I'm just like doing my nighttime scroll, nothing crazy. I see a picture. I can't even remember who the picture was of. A celebrity though. And a carousel of an outfit. So I'm scrolling through the outfit and like I like to look at the comments to see like where is certain things from. I saw someone that I know in the comments making a rude comment. And it's like seeing your teacher outside of school. Like, not that I really knew this person very well, but like I recognized the name and I saw the profile picture and I was like, oh, I know that person. And the comment was like, I'm so annoyed that I can't think of who the celebrity was commenting on this celebrity's appearance. And I was like, oh my God. I immediately unfollowed the person because I was like, that's so weird. You're a person that comments mean things on people's Instagrams. And it's just never happened to me before where I saw like a legit person I knew and it felt weird.
I've seen that before where I'm like, oh, they have this whole side to them that I didn't see.
Jarring.
It's jarring. It also reminds me a little bit of like if I see someone come for someone on reality TV like super hard, like to the point that they're bullying them, I'm like, guys, that could be you tomorrow. We have like a weird perspective because we've been on both ends. What's the quote? Sometimes you're the dog, sometimes you're the thing they pee on.
You know, I'm not familiar with that one. But I'm going to choose to believe you because
Marilyn Monroe said it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I've seen my girlfriends in the comments where they're like, where is this from? And I'm like, she's so cute.
See, I'm that person that's like obnoxiously hype where it's people probably like, Hannah, calm down. Like, you don't need 800. Like, if I was a guy, it'd be creepy. Like, why do you need 800 fire emojis at your friend's selfie?
That, like, I sent you and said I was posting.
Wait, I know. I have a new word, like lingo for us in life. Gigglers, get your notebooks.
Yeah.
You know when you meet someone, which this is like very common for you because you're a Scorpio, and their vibes are just off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're talking to people and you can't figure it out. Like, you just don't like them and you don't know why, but it's definitely something. The way I describe it now is sinister energy.
Yeah.
Like, I was describing actually a man from my past, and the girl's like explaining, and they're like, how would you describe him? I was just like, sinister energy. And she's like, I know exactly what you're saying. It's just like something is fucking off. And I love the word sinister.
Okay, our final episode of
Hannah and Paige Try New Things
is coming out, well, when you're listening to this tonight. When we do a psychic reading in it, and one of the things in the psychic reading that she says is like the past couple of months I was having a hard time trusting my intuition, which I actually said to a therapist. Like, I was like, I'm so good at like listening to my gut. In the past couple of months, I felt like I can't listen to my gut. Like, it's almost like it's not speaking to me. Literally, from the start of the summer, like not going back to reality TV, I feel like my intuition has almost been on another level, like to the point where I can walk into a room and not even look around the room and feel like the energy is sinister and be like, I have to move. Or like, I have been in rooms recently where I'm like, I gotta go. I don't like it in here. And it's so weird because I was like watching our clips like back, and I felt that. Like, it's almost like I felt it come back. Like, I felt my gut come back.
I feel like it's more than coming back. I feel like when you lose yourself and then you find yourself after losing yourself, it's so much fucking stronger because you're like, I'm not letting you go. And we know not to question ourselves now because we question ourselves for what? For what?
If people think that I was narcissistic on reality TV, I'd hate for them to meet me today. I'm obsessed with myself recently. I've never been more obsessed with myself. We're like
number one fan. Fan behavior.
We're like recently I've just been like, oh my God, good job. To myself in my head. I'm like, even if it's like an outfit, I'm like, wait, sick outfit, like good job.
Like you're being nice to yourself.
Yeah, like I'm being really nice to myself recently, I feel like. And I'm like, wait, I love my life. Like, I'm having so much, I love my life.
Mental health moment. Sometimes I've actually had those moments at my darkest times where I like needed to be nice to myself or I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
And I've actually sometimes been my happiest during a time where like other people might think I wasn't, because I literally like had to sit down and like actively be supportive because no one else was. But then sometimes when things are going well for me is when I start to nitpick, and I'll be like, because I'm like bored and I'm like, let's get mad at this, mad at that.
Yes.
But sometimes
or like you do something and you're like, well, this actually could have been better about that.
Yes. Because you're like taking things for granted, where when you lose everything, you suddenly like find gratitude again. Not to be like, but anyway, the ups and downs, it's like just navigating your perspective on yourself.
Well, also I think I obviously I'm going through such a transition period, because before I left Summer House, I like made the decision that I wanted to leave, but in my gut, I was like, but how are you going to feel midsummer when you're not filming and when it comes out and you're not on
You'll never know until.
Truly, in my head, I was like, well, I won't know and I'll have to deal with it then. And so I think this summer, like so many different things have happened, and I've just been like, wait, I think I feel like I really did make the right decision for like my life overall. And I feel like that was part of like, no, you trusted your gut actually was right when you made the decision initially. And now you're feeling the benefits of it. And I'm like proud of myself for trusting my gut.
I also think there aren't necessarily like right or wrong decisions. It's more that like when you say something with your chest and you fully commit to it, the universe responds to it. Like I do think there's a version of you that if you didn't really believe it and half-ass left the show, you could be twiddling your thumbs right now and questioning it, but you fully committed, trusted yourself, and the universe is like, oh, let's go. Like, let's do what we want to do.
And now I'm embracing my curly hair and like being and trying to stay tan till Thanksgiving. Like life is amazing.
Are one-piece bathing suits in?
I think always.
You love a one piece.
Wait, can we talk about my White Lotus look just for like a quick second?
Yes, that's actually, I think, what inspired that note.
Okay, so I was watching White Lotus, and when that episode came out, the girl, I think her name was Chloe in the show, she had this outfit on. I literally took a picture of the TV screen, put it into Google Images, and was like, I need to find all of this. Figured out that it was a custom Jacquemus look. So I was like, oh, he's definitely going to make it for the masses. He made the skirt in a version, but it wasn't like to the floor and it wasn't like how she wore it on TV. So I was like annoyed by him for that moment, but whatever.
I digress.
I digress. So I like literally just found everything that looked similar through like a Google image search. And then I got that hat in Italy when I was there. Like I saw it in the window and I was like, I need that for my White Lotus look.
Which season from White Lotus?
The most recent.
Oh my God.
And then I saw Patrick Schwarzenegger in the pool and I was just like, oh, you know, what? This is cosmic.
And you go, somebody's going to die.
And I'm like, my look is amazing.
I think also with fashion and your confidence is a thing too. Like if you wear something and own it versus like not really believe in it. There's also a time I think where, do you ever get, you were stressed out, like every outfit was like doomsday, like fuck, are people gonna hate it? Versus when you're in your power and you're like, these bitches aren't even ready for this fit.
Well, I think I literally like exhibited that before I went to Italy. I was like, I have no outfits, like almost because I was like, people rag on me like so much sometimes for my outfits that I'm in my head, I'm almost like low expectations. Like, oh, I don't have anything. It's not good.
You blew it out of the park.
And that was like me being like mean to myself.
Yeah.
But like while I was there, I was just having like the best time I've ever had there. And I was just like leaning into my outfits. I literally had a day where I was like, Dad, I'm going to put 3 outfits on and I need you to take my picture.
Okay, that was what I want to ask. Who is taking the photos?
My dad. My dad is, I have trained my dad like no other man. Actually, a lot of my good pictures were taken on my G7X, but my dad doesn't really love using the digital camera, you know, and I quote, he said, I can rapid fire better on the phone. So that's what I like to use. But I'm like, Dad, there's a certain aesthetic with the digital. And so it takes too long to click down the button. So he gets angry, but he gets the job done. And he literally stays until the routine is finished. And his commitment is, that's why I can't get married, because whose commitment to the shot is ever going to be as good as his? None.
What's Kim doing?
Honestly, you want to know what? Kim weaponizes her incompetence. I know that bitch could get it, but she rather say, oh, your dad likes doing it. Your dad can do it. And it's actually, this is a perfect example of if you work harder, you actually get the job rather than someone who might be more qualified.
And you know what? Gary believes in himself. I don't know why or how, but he does.
And he tries and tries again. And it's gotten to the point where I can use lingo. I'm like, it's too much headroom. And
you go, make sure the light's hitting my left cheekbone.
I'm like, you see how you're tilting? It's making me look shorter than I actually am. I'm going to need you to come up. And so like he takes direction well.
He's a full-on production team.
He really is.
And the TikTok with him really made me laugh.
And he loves doing TikToks.
Speaking of family, I get an email saying audition, and I was like, oh, I'm back in the game.
Yeah.
For Vera DeLeo.
You're a manager.
And so my dream is obviously to make Nana a star. And I don't know how it happened, but it's like for a legit show on Netflix. And I start reading the description, and it's like 80-year-old Italian woman.
Wait, what giggler is at Netflix? It's like, I have the exact grandma. I know the exact one.
Somebody was like, get Hannah's contact because she's the manager. So I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I click on the script, and it's like paragraphs.
Yeah.
Which, Nana had a stroke a couple years ago. Nana, I don't want to put pressure on her. Yeah. So I actually sat on it for like a day. I'm like, do I even want Nana to stress out? But then I'm like, whatever. So I call her, and she's like so calm. She's like, I'm ready. And I'm like, so you're going to like, you want to practice with me and stuff? And she's like, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll film it.
She memorized it.
She memorized, but we also use like a little script to help her read it.
Yeah.
She sits down, so calm.
She's a star.
Embodies this, like, it was
like, you wanted to cry. You almost cried.
I was like, how'd you get that Brooklyn accent so good? Like, I wanted to cry. Like, obviously it's very hard to book things, so I'm not saying she's gonna book anything, but I'm just so proud of her.
Okay, here's the other thing. What a core memory for her, even doing it with you. Like, even filming it and the fact that her granddaughter is in a position where she's getting these emails, like, that alone, it's like she did it.
Well, Nana, her whole thing, she loves Hollywood. And I feel like she always wanted to be a part of Hollywood, but her life just went a different way. But she dressed like she was a Hollywood starlet. And she showed me every Marilyn Monroe movie, Esther Williams, Singing in the Rain, Frank Sinatra. Like, that's how I was raised, with this, like, love of
glamorous
movies. Yes. So then at 84, for her to have her first audition, like, guys.
No, that's nice.
Life is crazy. You can start an acting career at 84. So Nana, she's going to be booked and busy. But the best thing is, she goes, I'm like, when can you come over? She goes, I'm getting my hair done at noon because my hair looks horrible right now. I'll come over at 1:30 and we'll shoot it. I said, get your glam done, Nana. Get your glam done. So shout out to Nana. I'm so proud of her. So if you are listening, Netflix, book her.
One more thing I was going to say about Italy, because you know how like certain inside jokes will like happen on a trip and then like they last the trip. That's like, I feel like the sign of a good trip.
Yep. So true.
And like at the end of our family trips, we always go around and say like, okay, what was your favorite part of the trip? And like, it's unanimous. It's always like something my dad has done on the trip or like something he said. And my brother's girlfriend is like a pure angel. And I knew that he was going to be like obsessed with her on this trip because she could speak Italian. And so like him and I also figured out that he has anxiety. I digress, because he won't like say the word anxiety. But when he's ordering something, he gets nervous. Like, okay, we'll dive into
like,
this.
why are you holding my hand?
when we're back in America. But this is a pretty big sign. I'm just sitting at dinner, like rocking back and forth, like, oh no, you're perfectly normal. He's like freaking out about to order. So he's like really would like just like hit her on the arm and be like, do it. Like, I'm nervous. Whatever. So the one day we're at breakfast and my brother's girlfriend she's not like super health conscious, but she's like a normal girl. Like the one day she was like, I can't eat anymore. Like I have to have like a yogurt. So we're at breakfast and she puts in her dish like yogurt, some fruit, a little granola, and then chia seeds.
She's going sweet.
Yeah, she's just having a little parfait. And we're all watching my dad watch her make this yogurt parfait. Whilst on his plate, he's got cut up tomatoes, prosciutto, and mozzarella cheese at 9 a.m., okay? So he's looking at her almost like in disgust. And he goes, and so her final topping was chia seeds. And he's never seen that in his life. He has no idea what a chia seed is.
He goes, that's made up. That's a made up thing.
And so he looks at her and he goes, what is that? And she goes, oh, these are chia seeds. Like they're really good for X, Y, and Z. My dad responds to her and he goes, yeah, I had a hamster one time, ate shit like that.
Tell her how you really feel, Gare.
For the entire rest of the trip, anytime anyone would say anything, we'd say, yeah, I had a hamster who ate shit like that.
That is so funny.
No, it's so good. But my brother's girlfriend is literally obsessed with my dad, and all we did was make fun of him the whole time. But it was just one of those jokes that like will live on.
No, that can bring a family together. A
Together.
broken family can become a home again.
No, it literally like nothing unites a family more than picking on your dad or your mom. Like,
my dad is literally like the funniest person I know, and he loves a callback.
yeah.
And he can make like anything funny. And recently he does this thing. I think it's a Seinfeld reference, you know, and like you just don't even know where things started, but it's become a thing.
Yeah.
So if you're like in a house and like there's a weird sound and there's an awkward moment where everyone's scared, my dad will just go, Mr. Peoples? So literally whenever there's like an awkward moment or any quiet, he just goes, Mr. Peoples?
No, you are your dad.
So I was literally watching Dez's brothers play tennis, and this is my problem. I'll do inside jokes without reading the room.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to Dez's cool nephew, and they're like arguing over a point, and it's like getting quiet, and I just go, Mr. Peoples?
And did anyone say anything?
He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't know, if it's awkward or you hear a weird sound. Oh yeah,
I don't know.
There was a sound from the garage, and Dad just goes, what was that? And I go, Mr. Peoples. And Kieran
You're like,
started
if my
laughing.
dad was here, he would have gotten it.
No, but then Kieran started laughing, and that's, as you know, enabling me. And once they get enabled,
Yeah,
you can't stop
that's
me.
it. No, you
stop
can't.
me. So anyway, shout out to dads for like
No,
once.
shout out to dads everywhere, you know?
Quick update. Speaking
Yep.
of dads, who I don't want to disappoint,
Mm-hmm.
my road test is officially on Friday.
Ooh!
I had a therapy appointment this morning. What do you think I talked about the whole time?
No, I literally texted Hannah. I was like, I can do the pod a little earlier if you can. She was like, sorry, I'm in therapy.
Intensive therapy. Right
And
now.
then I have road test practice after.
Last week I was supposed to have a test with Greg. He called me. He's on vacation, left me for dead. Started freaking out. And then I'm like, okay, I'll drive with Dez, which it tests your marriage.
I
Like,
mean, I could imagine.
we lasted like a full hour, and then he was like, I need to go home. Like,
Yeah.
it's scary. Like, it's scary if I'm like having nervous moments. But I had driving lesson yesterday, driving lesson today. And I was talking to my therapist because I said, if I fail, which is, let's be honest, 50-50.
Yeah.
It's 50-50 at this point.
Yeah.
I go, I feel like I'm going to disappoint the community. The
No.
community.
No one gives a shit.
Well, that's what she told me. She was like, if your friend is disappointed in you because you can't drive, I go, well, they already are. No,
Like,
but
let's take this back a minute.
I just want to say I'm really hard on myself, and like certain things, if I'm not confident in it, I get like I have bad anxiety about it, basically. So Gary, me and you, we can hold hands, but I'm preparing as much as I can.
Please don't blame us because we don't give a shit. It's really, you would be disappointing yourself because you feel like you've put the time in and the effort. But if you fail, we don't care. I'd prefer you to fail because I actually don't
hilarious.
think you should get a license at this point. If you haven't figured it out since now, I think you have so many other qualities. I'll drive your kids around because I'm actually nervous.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, if I fail, that means I have more work to do, and I shouldn't be out in the streets outside.
And you shouldn't be disappointed. You should just put pen to paper again and
Yes.
because it's not safe.
Speaking of pen to paper, I'm going to get a notepad, and I'm going to write, I'm going to pass my driver's test 100 times. So that's what I'm doing this week.
Speaking about bringing pen to paper, the discourse on the internet recently about anything. Mm-hmm. Let's bring back journaling. Let's bring back bringing pen to paper. Let's bring back, that's an inside thought. Like, the outside thoughts have been getting insane.
Well, people get attention by saying whatever, like the crazier the thought, the more views, and we're in this attention economy right now.
Well, I think it was very interesting to watch people watch Love Island as like a Love Island fan for many, many years. And as someone who like just started watching Love Island USA, and I'm an OG UK and even Australia, to see how it was so interesting to see how our country specifically could not handle it.
Can you tell me like what actually happened? I mean, no spoilers or spoilers.
No, I'm going to be so honest. I fell off.
Yeah.
Once I went to Italy because I was like, I'm on vacation. Like I just like, I
got distracted by pesto.
No, literally. And once you miss 3 episodes, pack
You're
it in,
fucked.
honey. You're fucked. Unless you have a full day to dedicate it to. So I'm going to be honest. I fell off, but I knew enough to watch on TikTok that like I literally knew what was going on. So many different things that I think were just casting and production and like social media is so much now that it's like people are like, oh, you know, they're coming on just to be influencers. Yeah, no shit.
They already are influencers.
Why the fuck else are they going on a reality show other than to change their life monetarily and not have to go back to their jobs? Yeah, why is that like so crazy for people to understand? But there weren't real love connections, which I totally understand the viewer being upset by that.
Oh, so no one found love?
I mean, not really, and not till like the very end. It just was a very unique season.
I thought everyone loved each other in the beginning.
Yeah, kind of. But it
of.
was just unique in terms of Love Island in general. Like the UK, I've never seen this in the UK, but it was truly because social media, people just couldn't handle it being every single night in live. I mean, the things that they were saying, this one girl came on, she came on as in like Casa, just like this blonde, normal girl, whatever. She had obviously had done a lot of plastic surgery in terms of like filler or like lip injections. By no means was this girl the craziest girl I've ever looked at in my life. But could you tell that she had had her lips done? For sure. Was she a cute girl? Yes. She was like a normal, cute little girl.
Also, majority of girls in that house probably have their lips done.
Right. The way the people eviscerated this girl was so shocking and mind-blowing that I actually was like, we don't deserve Love Island. We actually don't deserve this show as a whole.
It's fucking Hunger Games, because you know what? It's at the point where these people do have power to become very wealthy, but they also can have their lives completely ruined. And there's been many, trigger warning, like mental health issues and suicide that's come out of Love Island and reality TV in general. So with that said, the people feel like they're able to be like Caesar and give a thumbs up or a thumbs down to people that you see for 15 minutes on a show where the producers are trying to frame them into a character that fits with a storyline that they don't even know about.
No, Love Island, like, production had to post every week, please be nice to the contestants, just to let you know they're not seeing any of this when they get out. This is going to be very shocking for them. Like,
it also, this is a hot take, but I saw a lot of people, like, I guess Amaya ended up being like the favorite, and people were like, this is the girl we want to make rich, this is the girl we want to make rich.
They were so mean to her when she first got on
in the
show.
beginning. Okay, because that's where I was confused. But then it's like the highs and the lows, it's like whiplash, because like as someone who's been on reality TV and you literally physically were there, when you're standing there with all these people, a lot of it's giving similar energy. These are just young people having fun. But then once the edit comes out, people are put as like
different characters
and different
because
characters.
You're watching as they should, because you're watching an entertainment show.
Yeah, their job is to turn people hanging out into a story of some kind that has to involve ups and downs of villains and angels, whatever.
People are so loud and so wrong too. It's also like, they're not editing the show. Like, people are like, I can't believe she said that then. It's like, it was a larger conversation. What are you talking about? Like, they're not like, picking what's on the show.
I used to love reality TV where like I loved the entertainment of it, but I wasn't leaving feeling like pissed off at a character. Like I was never mad at anyone. Like
No,
I was like, that was a great
no.
episode. Let's
Great
have another episode.
And we grew up with Real Housewives of New York OG. Like, and we weren't leaving mad at them. We were like,
That
that's
was
crazy.
a crazy night. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Vanderpump
but
Rules. Like you just appreciated the art form of it all. So
the renaissance of it. A Stassi slap it gives renaissance. Like,
Renaissance.
and we
heard
weren't-
around the world.
and we weren't going to her and threatening her family. Like it was just like, oh, that was a crazy episode, and let's keep it moving because I have work in the morning. Like
100%.
what?
100%. So I do think we have to appreciate the art form, but these poor people, I think, you know what I think is going to happen? They're going to just have to start doing AI people on reality TV. And I'm telling you, it's going to be exactly the same.
Wait, speaking of, I saw an article the other day and it was like this influencer,
Yeah.
like, did
AI
you see that?
influencer. Yeah.
No. And things need to be illegal.
The internet is going to take us all down. And I'm saying that right now.
Things need to literally be elite. Like they need to get a handle on AI before. I mean, you could make any video of someone saying anything.
Yeah. The poor parents that are sending videos of, you know, cats flipping burgers thinking it's real, you know. But also, yeah, we're just in a very fucking strange place.
It's strange.
I love how we started so high and now we've gone so dark at the end. We're like,
And that's
"And then
us.
the world's going to end, but at least we have each other."
Classic us.
One positivity, me not having a driver's license, is apparently people who drive tend to get more sunburns. So my skin is really good because I'm in the front seat anyway, so I don't know if that's true.
Right. And I love the idea of getting a little suntan in the car.
True. Like, let's be productive.
You're just sitting there. I've actually truly have reverted back. Since this is my first summer in so many summers, having like, I can do whatever I want. I've truly reverted back to high school summer Paige. All I care about is getting tan, wearing cute outfits, and like texting boys. Like it's literally all I care about. I'm like, what am I wearing this weekend? Like, what's my text back?
You're like an alien that just discovered what summer is.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, this is so, let's get a cocktail outside.
I love how you never want to drink before and now you're like, should I party?
Wait, I actually sent a message to a few people and I said, what are your thoughts on like doing like a day party situation one day this summer? Like going to like a day party place. And they were like, no, we're almost 40.
That's crazy because I taught Des on burner phone this week what a darty is. He was like, you made that up. And I'm like, it's a day party. Darty? You never heard about darties? And then you fall asleep.
You want to know what? That's probably a very millennial college term.
So millennial. Oh my God. Someone was at Wimbledon. One of my friends was at Wimbledon. And I posted FOMO, but I put tennis balls as the O's. And then I screenshot it and I sent it to Grace. And I was like, am I in millennial jail?
And she said, absolutely.
She was like, I'm blocking her number.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing about Love Island.
Yeah.
As someone who hasn't watched it, the heart rate challenge made me laugh though, because I was like, what's heart rate challenge for millennials? Like, is it like when you see the like dishwasher get too full and your heart rate goes up?
You want to wait? You know, I had a very niche one today.
What?
It doesn't even have to be a doctor's office. Honestly, it was like a CVS. Whenever I have a missed call and like a voicemail for like something that I have to get like a prescription, I'm literally getting like a skin prescription. I'm getting tretinoin, going back to tretinoin. I got a pimple injected the other day and I started doing laser genesis.
What's laser genesis? That sounds like an alien life
hold
form.
on. We need to have a page
Sounds
corner.
like a UFO.
For the pages, listen up. Because I feel like
doodle on your notebook.
Yeah, occupy yourselves. Okay, so I get a lot of messages from girls asking like what lasers I've done because we're so vocal about like not having Botox yet.
I've never got one message like that. Continue.
Right. So my one girlfriend sells pretty much all of the devices that go into dermatologist offices. So like she'll always like send me like what she thinks I should do or like what dermatologist, whatever. So I texted her the other day and I was like, I have a pimple and I need to go to a dermatologist immediately, if not sooner, tomorrow morning to get it injected. She was like, I literally have the perfect one for you. It's right by my apartment. I go, she injects my pimple and she's like, let's start laser genesis. It's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation, building collagen, hydration, fine lines. It's supposed to be like everything before Botox.
Got it.
You do a series of like, I think she said like 6 sessions, and she recommends doing a series of 6 sessions twice a year. So I'm starting with, I just did my first appointment. I go again in 2 weeks. I think I did it once before, but I never like followed up and completed like all the sessions.
Do you have to stay out of the sun?
No downtime. 0. Like you get the laser and then you go. Same as like if you were like going about your day, like you're putting moisturizer on and sunscreen, but nothing like crazy.
Pain level?
Nothing. And I don't have a high pain tolerance. I mean, I do when it comes to beauty stuff, but like if I can do it, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like a little hot, but it doesn't feel anything close to like laser hair removal.
Yeah, I get my butthole lasered.
So you're fine. So I'm going to do that and let the gigglers know what I truly think. Because I feel like I have a lot of brides in my DM that are like, do you think I should do this before my wedding?
Yeah. I also tried to do a laser like last year. I went and because I was trying to get Botox for my armpits and it didn't go through. Anyway, and they were like, you should do this laser. And I was like, let's do it. And they were like, oh no, you have to like book that like next week. And I'm like, I'm never going to see you again. So
it was
just
probably
never
laser
happened.
genesis because I feel like everyone our age is doing it.
Okay.
But anyway, so I want to let the gigglers know that I'll let them know what I think because it is expensive. So
you want to make sure that you see effects from it.
yeah. And I feel like things are just like more expensive in New York City because it's so annoying. But it's definitely expensive, but we'll see if it's worth it.
I have an astrologer update. No, sorry. I have a psychic medium update.
Okay.
I saw a psychic last week.
Wait, you know, I like to go on your schedule. I just saw
I
it,
know.
your one, and I like to do it when you do it.
Yeah, I know. So actually, I talked to Spirit Tiff. It's their Spirit TIFF. She's amazing. She's also like, she's gone to my shows. We were just DMing and she's like, I haven't talked to you in a while. Do you want to have a reading? And I was like, I'll never say no to that.
Yeah.
My grandpa came through. I wanted to let you guys know. But some crazy shit happened.
What? I can't believe we've been into the pod 52 minutes and you're just saying
No, because my list was so long.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, your grandpa loves like the room you're in right now because there's like a lot of sun. And like I am in the sunroom. And like the reason I love this place is because the sunroom reminds me of the sunroom that used to be in his house. Like it has the same tile floors and like wood on the ceiling. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, he loves your setup. He loves it so much. And she goes, are there flowers to your right? No, sorry, flowers to your left. And I was like, oh no, there aren't. And she's like, there aren't any white flowers to your left. And I was like, no, maybe outside, but I don't see any. And she's like, he's pointing to your left. I'm seeing a white flower with yellow insides. And I'm like, no. And then I look down. My punch needle.
Oh my God.
That I'm showing on the YouTube right now is white flowers with yellow inside that was on the left of me. And she's like, he just wants to let you know he's here and he's guarding you.
And he loves your punch needle.
And he thinks you have issues because punch needling is fucking crazy.
That's so grandpa of him. He's like, wow, look at that punch needle.
But like that was one of the craziest things that's ever happened.
That's, yeah.
And she was just like, he's watching over you. He's there for you. He loves that you talk about him all the time.
And that I feel like happens so much with psychic mediums. You'll be like, okay, I'll go into it with a grain of salt. And they'll say something like that. And you're like, and tell me all your secrets.
Tell me all. So she's amazing. She's also just like easy to talk to and cool, but they also just help you be like, yeah, keep listening to your intuition, like do your thing. It's
almost like that's why I like to do it like once a year, and I usually do it at the beginning of the year because it is just like a reset of reassurance of certain things that you're like, okay.
It's also just like if you feel uncomfortable, there's probably a reason and you know what it is. And just to always go back to like who you actually are and stop trying to be someone else is like, period.
That's why I'm wearing my natural curly hair.
And that's why you've gone back to your curls. You're fucking Shirley Temple over here. I've also been watching TV.
What have you been watching?
I started the show Mr. Robot. Okay. Have you watched it before?
No, is that on Apple?
It's on Netflix. It came back. It's like started in 2016 with
2016?
Yeah, with Rami Malek.
No.
He played the singer in the Queen.
Yeah.
In Queen, yeah. It's interesting. It's basically like Dexter for coding.
Okay.
So honestly, like I'm not sure about it, but I like got through it, if that makes sense. You guys
I feel like I have no shows this summer. Wait, you know what someone said on TikTok, and it's like so eerily true? This summer doesn't have a theme.
The girls are scrambling.
We're scrambling. Like someone dropped the ball on the summer theme. There's no summer show. Well, there's
people
no
have
summer
tried,
movie.
but nothing's. I think Love Island has like honestly taken this toll on the community.
It's taken a toll.
People try to do Tomato Girl Summer. People try to do Sardine Girl Summer, which is very me coded. I knew that wasn't gonna stick.
I guess maybe Sardine. But last summer it was it's Brat Summer. It's Hot Girl Summer. It's
and then
like,
Charlie tried to be like, it's still Brat Summer, and we were like, no, you can't repeat like that.
We have nothing. And I feel like I don't have a summer show. Like the two shows I'm watching, Gilded Age and Buccaneers, it's like I have to wait each week.
My mom is watching that because she knows you love those shows, and she says you guys have the same taste because you like
a period piece
pieces.
will just it just puts me in a good mood.
But I have been back on my bullshit with documentaries. I kind of think you might like this if you got high.
Okay.
It's called The Shark Whisperer.
Okay.
On Netflix.
How high do you want me to get? Because
more than beta blocker high. Okay, bear with me. This girl's like gorgeous, like blonde.
I'm in.
No, you don't
know I love watching pretty people.
Yeah,
on
like
TV.
she's pretty, right?
Done.
And she basically has always loved sharks. And I was like, okay, like, do you? I support a woman in arts.
Have a hobby.
Yeah. So, but her whole thing is she's like, if sharks wanted to eat everyone, they would.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't think sharks are this evil, scary monster that they've been put out in the media, like Jaws and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I love a villain turning story. Like, let's go. And she's basically like, swims with sharks in the wild and can go down for like 6 minutes because she says it's mental. And she's learned how they communicate.
She's a fish.
And she's a friend of theirs. And she went viral because she takes photos with them because she's trying to raise awareness to stop just killing sharks for shark fin soup and that kind of thing.
Shark fin soup? Who's
shark
out here
doing? It's like a huge thing in Asia.
The hell is out here doing shark fin soup?
Hundreds of thousands of sharks are killed a year to just cut off their fin for this like delicacy. So she's fighting for the sharks, but she basically is like, these sharks, they get scared. That's why sometimes they'll bite and then be like, ew, and like people just get bitten. But
this is so funny because a couple of weeks ago my dad was talking about the summer we went to Martha's Vineyard and how we like stayed in the ocean the whole time, and there were so many sharks and they were watching them from like helicopters. And I said, well, from the helicopters, then why didn't they just shoot them? And my dad looks at me, he goes, that's highly illegal.
Wait, Gary supports the sharks. Hashtag
he supports the sharks.
Shark supporter. Well, you're watching it and you realize that they're like gaining trust in her, and she basically showed them that she was a predator too and held herself confidently around them and it's incredible. So, and it's also like aesthetically beautiful. They're like in the ocean and she's like kissing these sharks and stuff.
Oh my God.
But it's just cool to see how there's different perspectives on stuff, and sharks aren't monsters.
Sharks are friends, not food.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thank you for giggling with us. We're so sorry we didn't do an episode last week, and honestly, we regret it. That was fucked up. We were scared.
Honestly, we were forced into not doing it.
It was doctor's orders.
Yeah.
I have to go do my road lesson. Thank you to all the gigglers who have been sending me advice on like where to take the test, and give me parallel parking advice. I'm reading everything. You guys are amazing.
Our DMs couldn't be more different.
Literally are so different. Also, Southampton Animal Shelter is overloaded with kittens. Check them out, and my kittens are going to be available for adoption soon, so just keep an eye out.
I told the dog this weekend to stop following me. Okay.
That's for next week. Bye.